in the United States, more than 1.2 million people are diagnosed with AFib, joining the 5.5 million people who currently suffer from this condition. For many patients, including the Real Housewives of Orange County star Eddie Judge, a procedure helped them get back in rhythm. Eddie joins us today alongside Dr. Andrea Natale to talk about this procedure and more about the condition. All right, Eddie, we'll start with you. Can you kind of tell us about your AFib experience?
Absolutely. AFib is a progressive disease, and it took me a while to realize that I had an issue. When I finally gave in and decided to go see a doctor, within 10 seconds of reading the EKG, he diagnosed me with atrial fibrillation. I didn't know exactly what that meant, but after speaking with him and the various options that I needed to, or that I had, I realized I need to learn more. When the doctor started me on medication and ultimately failed because of the side effects, we decided that our only option available, and I think the best solution, was the catheter ablation.
Now, how did AFib impact your life?
Well, AFib really turned my life upside down. Leading up to my diagnosis, I didn't know what was happening, but I felt dizziness. I felt low energy. I had half the capacity that I normally had, be it working out or just working a regular workday. So I felt like I was upside down, and I didn't know what was happening to me. And in learning what AFib really did or does, it makes you feel like you're 100 years old and you don't have any energy.
So can you talk through the symptoms of it?
Yes. As Eddie mentioned, the symptom can be different. People feel that AFib most likely cause palpitation, irregular and rapid heartbeat, but actually the most common symptoms are fatigue, weakness, shortness of breath, and it's important not to ignore those and seek medical attention. And this is relevant because atrial fibrillation, if ignored, can cause stroke and heart failure. And those are the first two things that we try to manage in patient once the diagnosis is done. And then obviously the next step is to do the best we can to restore patient to their normal quality of life. As Eddie mentioned, his life was on hold, he could not do the things he used to do, and that's where treating atrial fibrillation effectively can be very important for patients.
So what is ablation, and why do you recommend ablation to patients?
Ablation is a minimal invasive procedure where we use wires, we call it catheters, to identify the faulty signals in the cardiac chamber that are responsible for starting atrial fibrillation, and we create scar around those areas so that they cannot affect the heart anymore. The reason why we recommended this to patients is probably the most effective treatment option we have. We always start with medical management, although now in experience center, catheter ablation can be considered as a first-line treatment, but clearly in the long term is the most effective therapy we have to restore people's quality of life and reduce their symptoms.
So what advice would you have for someone recently diagnosed with AFib?
If you were recently diagnosed with AFib, I highly recommend you see an electrophysiologist. It's a heart doctor who specializes in the electricity of your heart. Follow his instructions and don't give up. You might need more than one catheter ablation, but he's the doctor that's going to help you change your life or get your life back to normal.
Okay, where do we go for more?
For more information, we recommend you visit getsmartaboutafib.com. There's a great Find a Doctor tool on that website for you to find an electrophysiologist near you.
Both for being here. Stick around, everybody. We're going to stick with that healthy living theme, how going to the gym can impact people with disabilities.